Okay, so this is it, the full vlog version of our trip to Rarotonga. Now I tried to put the camera down as much as possible on this trip, so lots of it was filmed on iPhones, GoPros, a little bit on my good camera, but lots of my friends stepped up and filmed things for me during the wedding and kind of threw together a mishmash of footage. Finally time, we're off to our wedding and honeymoon adventure in Rarotonga. We kickstarted the trip super duper early as we were flying to Auckland first. The taxi driver was in fact Mum's old boyfriend from high school, which was pretty hilarious. Then we pretty much got settled in at the airport, checked in. Dad got out his GoPro, started recording. He also started doing a bit of vlogging, good on him. Now Mum doesn't really fly that often, she was nervous, but she was excited. She's a natural on camera, look at this one. We boarded our plane and got settled in, but it's only like an hour flight, so it doesn't take too long. Grabbed a wee bit of a snack, tried to vlog in the toilets, and then we were there. So our flight was delayed by like over an hour, and now we're coming through Auckland Airport. We might miss our flight. It was meant to leave like 45 minutes ago, but it might be still waiting for us. I better run. We're gonna make it. They're literally just waiting for us. Family's coming from down there. It's like a freaking 2K run to get to this terminal. But we're gonna make it. We're gonna hold up the entire plane. So we made it. Cheers in New Zealand. The flight to Raro took about 4 hours, so we settled up with some food. Got set up with the movie, slammed back a couple of G&Ts, and then yeah, blinked and we were pretty much there. So we landed, quickly grabbed some duty free, joined the queue, then we were there. Pretty much jumped into a car, raced to our accommodation and got settled. Dad kept vlogging, caught up with the aunties and uncles, and then just really enjoyed the view. There's some of the family hanging out. We have made it to the accommodation. It's flippin' incredible villas. It's called Cook's Bay Villas, and we've got like 5 villas. I've said villas too many times. There's a couple there, we're here, and then we've got 2 more down that way, all packed with family. And yeah, we're just gonna settle in and catch up with Sean, Kelly and Matt, who are just down there having a drink at a local bar. But wow, it's incredible. So good to be here and all settled. Get a wee morning time lapse, hanging out with my doggy friends. Officially day 1 here, full day 1 at Raro. Mum and Beth are waking up in the background, and yeah, it's beautiful. We had a good wee sleep. There's the bride to be. Alright, we've got some stuff to do today. Gotta get my license and a bunch of other stuff, so I'm just gonna have some brekkie and get into it. What do we got here? Ooh, a couple of bits of fruit to start the day. Okay.
Matching Berkey.
Last time I went to Raro, I'd lost my wallet the week before, so I couldn't get a license. I was determined to get mine this time. So we just smashed through the test for my driver's license. Got this baby, hideous wee photo. Done. What you need to do, you need to do a written test, so you sit down and answer like 25 questions, you need to get most of them right, and then you go off and do your practical where you hire a scooter, come back, and then they take you through a bit of a course, zigzags, stop here, do this, indicate there, and then you're sweet. So I nailed it. You see what I see, we comprehend it differently. We're more than able, but we can act so childishly. Dad and I got the drone out, had a bit of a play around. The views were pretty incredible. Our real first full day done and dusted. I'm just chilling, reading a wee book outside. Nicole's just heading to bed now. Yeah, we're gonna have an early night. So got my license. Drove multiple times around the entire island, met with our wedding planner and a bunch of other hilarious moments, but I just didn't have the camera with me at the time, so it was great. Fishing trip tomorrow morning. We're going to get up about 5:30, boost off a bit of a convoy. I'll try and film as much as I can. It's going to be good. Swifty organised a fishing trip with a company called Marlin's Queen. We booked out 2 boats, one boat for the older lads and one for the younger guys. We all grabbed a beer and we were all pretty fizzed up for the trip. The rule was going to be that the first bite that we got, I was going to jump on the line. So I got on there, I was ready to go, my forearms were puffed up. Meanwhile on the other boat, Dan was catching his first fish. Swifty jumped up next into the hot seat. He was ready, he was pumped. He brought in a whopper. After 6 hours of driving around in the boat, each boat only caught 1 fish. We had meat for days. Later that day we cooked up our fish and had a bit of a barbecue, and that night we headed out on a bus trip. It was epic. Where things get interesting. Now this guy here, dancing with these older women, we'd met him on the bus trip, he was a good lad. He kind of bailed out and just kind of tapped Swifty like, yeah, you're in next mate. She turned, got a look at Swifty, Jock had a look, and then what comes next is pretty despicable. She drags him to the dance floor. Other women of a similar age flock towards him. She tugs at his shirt and grinds on his thighs. Then out of nowhere more women appear. The shirt comes off. Pip is outraged. Wow, what is happening? Then this woman realizes she's being filmed and bails.
The finer things in life. It's albacore tuna, and here we are at RAROTONGA Wedding. The boys have just come back from out at sea, 5 days out, and they pulled back some albacore tuna.
I go anywhere with you, 'cause you fill my mind, or you fill my mind. We could build a dream, start up something new, let the old be dead, let the shadows leave my head. And when the world is on your shoulders and you feel like falling over, just come a little closer.
Kitten Tummers was awesome. Awesome day out with the crew, had a bit of a laugh, and yeah, it was a really good fun day out.
Brendan.
The night before the wedding, Beans is excited. Brendan, oh so excited. Nicole, hesitant.
I found a love for me.
Today's the day. Got up with the boys, had a bit of a croissant for Ricky.
Follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were.
We accidentally went to the same cafe as the girls. They weren't that happy on the morning. We went for a bit of a swim with the lads. I bought them some cool budgie smugglers. Threw the ball around and got ready. Bean's got a stain on his shirt.
I will not give you up this time, darling, just kiss me slow.
Moments away from heading out. We're 2 minutes to 3. Ah, man. Nervous / excited / everyone's rolling up, so the weather's divine, so yeah, we're gonna get into it. Let's do this.
man himself.
You wouldn't be able to, buddy. You wouldn't be able to keep up.
Do you remember when it first started? September, love was changing the minds, tender, while chasing the clouds away.
Okay, so just pre-speeches here with Swifty. He's nervous. He's excited.
That's right, I'm getting G'd up here. I'm going to get Beans to give me a bit of a hype intro. Hopefully.
Back soon. But I wasn't back soon. The wedding went well, speeches went well. It was a great night. The next morning we headed to the famous markets, had a quick look around and bumped into lots of friends and family that were doing the same. And then we had a bit of a lunchtime feed, a bit of a cook-up. It is now the day after the wedding. We just had an awesome lunch with friends and family. And now we're going to head out for dinner with our friends because they're all heading home tomorrow morning at like 6 in the morning. So we're going to grab some burgers. We all grabbed a bit of a feed. Beans grabbed this ridiculously big burger, but felt sick afterwards. We demolished the whole thing. And then we pretty much went our separate ways while our friends flew out the next day, and Nicole and I started chilling with the rest of our family that were there, and then prepared for our honeymoon, which was going to take place a couple of days later. That's all for this week's video. Next week, the honeymoon.
Get a little closer.